Hi, YouTubers. Something important, something kind of damn important. So, guess what this video is? You can guess probably. This is going to be the special video. Oh, yeah, baby, like the big ass cigar. So, anyway, this is going to be the special video, the 13-year anniversary of me using tobacco products. Yes, the 13-year anniversary is here. So, the special video is here right now. Anyway, I have a seltzer water right here. This is not alcohol. This is seltzer water. And I'm going to read off the template. So this is a template right here. Now, my old subscribers know how these videos work. They know how this shit works. Basically, I read off a template. Now, people might say, hey, Smokey Essie, you're being a real dick. You're not giving eye contact. Well, people with Asperger's in general don't give eye contact, but also in general, because I'm reading off a template, I'm not going to be giving eye contact. So don't think I'm being rude. Don't think I'm being rude ass like the big ass cigar by not giving you eye contact. So I know some people interpret that as being rude. Anyway, so I turned on, and people who watch my channel for a very long time, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, people know how these videos work, these anniversary videos work, how I read off a template, and then I explain certain things. People know how these videos work. I mean, people know how this shit works. I mean, if you've been watching my videos for a very long time, if you've been a fan of Smoking Essie for years and years and years. So, anyway. So I turned on the camera, I said hi, I introduced myself, I explained how this video is going to work in regards to the Word document. So this is celebrating 13 years since I started smoking or using tobacco products. Now, today is the 13-year anniversary since I bought my first pipe and smoked for the first time. And it's also, I'm 31 years old today, so I turned 31 years old today. Today's my birthday. Nice big-ass birthday like the big-ass cigar. Anyway, so what I have smoked or used in the last 13 years for tobacco products, I have smoked cigarettes, cigarillos, tobacco blunts, cigars, little cigars, pipes, hookah, nasal snuff, and e-cigarettes. So I have smoked and used a lot of tobacco products. So cigarettes, cigarillos, tobacco blunts, cigars, little cigars, pipes, hookah, nasal snuff, and e-cigarettes. That's a hell of a lot of tobacco products. Now I want to discuss, I don't chain smoke, nor do I smoke cigarettes anymore. So I don't chain smoke. I may have tried a hell of a lot of tobacco products. I've tried cigarettes, cigars, pipes, hookah, snuff, all that crap. However, I don't chain use. Generally nowadays, it's only cigars and pipes. I only use cigars and pipes. I have the occasional gas station cigar or cigarillo, but I'd say 99% of the time nowadays, it is purely cigars and pipes. So all the other tobacco products, in other words, I may have tried a lot of these things, but I don't use these things on a daily basis. It's not like I'm smoking like 15 pipes, 10 hookahs, 15 pinches of nasal snuff, 2 packs of cigarettes. I'm not some crazy fucking chain smoker. I also don't smoke cigarettes anymore. So a lot of people say, oh, you used to smoke cigarettes. So do you still smoke cigarettes still? And the answer is no, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I want to explain why and how I don't chain smoke. So like I said, I may have tried a hell of a lot of tobacco products, but I don't chain use. I don't sit there with a cigar in my mouth all day long or a pipe in my mouth all day long. I'm not like George Burns or Winston Churchill where I just have a cigar in my mouth all day long. So I also don't chain smoke. I quit smoking cigarettes regularly 12 and a half years ago. So as of the fall of 2009 is when I quit smoking cigarettes regularly. Now, I was never a big-time cigarette smoker. A lot of people say, oh, you were probably like a pack-a-day smoker, 2-pack-a-day smoker, 3-pack-a-day smoker, going to the store every morning, getting your pack of Marlboro Reds, getting your pack of Newports, or your pack of, Salem Ultralights. It was never like that. It was more like I buy a pack of cigarettes, and this was something I did when I was 18 years old, because back then the legal age was 18 years old. It was a stupid, dumb, really dumbass thing I did when I was 18 years old. I'm not sure why the hell I did it, and now I regret doing it. It's like, I mean, you do a lot of dumb shit when you're 18 years old. Yeah, I mean, I'd buy like a pack of cigarettes, And honestly, I throw out more than I would buy. It's like I bought like a pack of Salem Ultralights. I just tried one and threw out the entire pack. I mean, I would throw out more cigarettes than I would buy. I was not like a habitual 2 pack a day smoker. Going out every hour on the hour, going through 3 or 4 cigarettes. Just chain smoking all day long. It was more like I'd sit on my parents' deck, and yes, I was 18 years old, and I would smoke like 1 or 2 cigarettes, not 1 or 2 packs, but 1 or 2 individual cigarettes. I just want to get that point across so people don't think like, oh, you were like a regular current 2 pack a day smoker. So I just want to get that shit across. So yeah, as of November 2009, I quit smoking cigarettes regularly. By regularly, I mean every single day. By that point, I had cut down to 1 cigarette a day, not 1 pack a day, but 1 individual cigarette. And as of May of 2010, I stopped smoking cigarettes on a regular basis entirely, with a few exceptions here and there. So when was the last time I had a cigarette? Was June of 2013. So between May 2010 and June 2013, I had a cigarette here and there. So I think I was stressed out once. I'd have like a puff off a cigarette. And again, like I said, I was never somebody who's like this huge time, pack and a half, 2 pack a day smoker, always going to the store first thing in the morning, getting his pack of cigarettes. It was never like that. I mean, a lot of people saying on YouTube, oh, you didn't smoke cigarettes the way they were intended to be smoked. Also, keep in mind, I didn't inhale. So I actually didn't inhale cigarettes. So not only was I only smoking like 1 or 2 individual cigarettes a day, I wasn't even inhaling. I wasn't even like drawing the smoke into my lungs and inhaling. It was more like, oh, I just, sit on my parents' deck and puff a couple cigarettes, puff a cigarette like a cigar, or a pipe. So June of 2013 is when I had my last cigarette, which was a Marlboro Light. What I have never used for tobacco products or nicotine products, I have never used chewing tobacco. I have never used dipping tobacco. I have never used snus or snus. I have never used American or Swedish snus or snus. I have never used dissolvables. I've never used the patch or the gum or any kind of quit smoking aids. So I have never used chewing tobacco like Redman or Levi Garrett, never used dipping tobacco like Copenhagen or Skoal or Grizzly or Kodiak or Timberwolf or Shithorn. I've never used snus, or some people call it snus. Never used American or Swedish like Camel, Marlboro, Skoal snus. Never used General snus like General Match or whatever like Swedish snus. Never used that crap. Never use dissolvables. They look like candy, like Camel dissolvables. They look like candy and you dissolve them in your mouth. Never use that. Never use the patch. Never use the gum. Never use any kind of quit smoking aids. I have no interest in quitting smoking. I've talked about this before on my channel how in the end I would rather see myself develop something life-threatening as opposed to quit smoking now. Anyway, so never use the patch, never use the gum, never use the inhaler, the lozenges, any kind of quit smoking aids. My favorite type of tobacco products is the pipe and the cigar. The tobacco pipe and the tobacco cigar. So obviously I don't use marijuana. I'm not somebody who uses cannabis or marijuana or cocaine or heroin or meth or crack or LSD or pills or PCP or hash oil. It's purely tobacco products only. I do drink alcohol in moderation. I also drink like coffee, like caffeine. So, yeah. So, my favorite types of tobacco products are the tobacco pipe and the tobacco cigars. Those are my favorite types of tobacco products right now. And I'd say 99% of the time, I only smoke the pipe and the cigars, the tobacco pipe, tobacco cigars. Favorite types of pipes right now is Briar. So Briar is the only pipe I smoke these days. I have one pipe, and that's all I smoke these days is just Briar pipes. Favorite types of cigars, Churchill, Toro, Robusto, anything with a small ring gauge. aside from Lanceros in very small ring gauge size. So I am not a big fan of these new types of cigars like these Donkey Dick cigars or Donkey Cock cigars. You know, these giant like 8x80 cigars or 8x90 cigars. They look like, you know, giant, you know, basically a penis. I mean, they look like a giant whatever. And I am not a big fan of those. I mean, they look like an elephant penis. It's like, you know, and yeah, I am not a big fan of like those 9x90 cigars or 6x90 cigars. And I like, you know, the typical Toro, the Robusto, the, you know, Corona, not coronavirus, but Corona, you know. I like the typical cigars, big ass cigars. I don't like the giant, like, you know, donkey whatever cigars, you know, those giant like 8x80 cigars, those monster sized cigars. Nor do I like anything with a too small of a ring gauge. I don't like anything that has like a tiny, tiny, tiny little ring gauge, because honestly that's too hard to suck through. It's like sucking through like ice cube through a straw. What I have tried for pipe tobacco, I've tried aromatic, English, Balkan, Virginia, Vapor, Burley, English aromatics. Tried a hell of a lot of pipe tobaccos. I've tried pretty much every pipe tobacco there is. Tried English, aromatic, crossover blends, hybrids, all kinds of crap. Tried pretty much everything. If you know of a pipe tobacco that I have not tried, I'd be very surprised, because not a specific brand, more just a type of pipe tobacco like English or aromatic. I've tried all the most common types of blends: Burley Periques, you know, Perique Burleys, Virginia Periques. I want to make a point that I've tried a hell of a lot of pipe tobaccos. So I've tried a ton of pipe tobaccos, a shitload of pipe tobaccos. I've tried all kinds. How many pipe tobaccos have I tried as of April 3rd, 2022? I've tried 330 pipe tobaccos. Okay, we are done with the first page. Next thing, my favorite type of pipe tobacco as of now. My favorite type of pipe tobacco as of now is Sutliff Heavy English. So Sutliff Heavy English. Sutliff spelled Sutliff. Sutliff Heavy English. That is my favorite pipe tobacco right now. I buy it online at a certain website. I'm not going to say the name. So, yeah. What's my favorite? What have I tried for cigars? Sorry. What I've tried for cigars: Maduro, Natural, Escoro. I've tried Connecticut, Maduro, Natural, Escoro. I've tried a hell of a lot of cigars. I mean, believe me, I've been around the block. It's like, you know, I've tried a lot of cigars. I've tried Maduro, Natural, Escoro, Connecticut. I've never really tried Barber Pole cigars, like Cameroon cigars, but I've tried a hell of a lot of cigars, nice big ass cigars. I want to make a point of saying I've tried a lot of cigars, a hell of a lot of cigars. So I've tried a hell of a lot of cigars. How many cigars have I tried roughly? So I really don't know the exact number because obviously I really can't tell you the exact number because I don't keep count of how many cigars I've tried. But I'd say it's probably in the low hundreds. It's probably somewhere around like, you know, 200 or 300 cigars. I've tried a lot of cigars, not as much as some people, but more than other people. What I have noticed, health-wise. So this is actually going to be the next part of the video. So anyway, I think I'm actually going to split the video into two parts here because we're at 14 minutes. I'm not going to make these parts too long. So just for the sake of keeping people's sanity simple, just for the sake of, you know, keeping it simple, I'm going to split this part here and then go into part 2, which is the health effects in the next video. So I will see you guys in the next video. Pretty fucking cool. Bye.